And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Browns and the Commanders, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jaden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. And if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. A give for Eckler, running right. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They run it once more with Eckler. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
Here we go. Here we go.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commanders. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson. The stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up with.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Watson going to give it to Chubb. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. To throw on second down is Watson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try to run it here, and it's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31, but a new set of downs. First down picked up. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Jordan McGee there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. They'll try it now with Chubb. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark. But he is short. They've held him on 4th down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Nice run there by Eckler, and he continues to be a productive back here in his 8th season in the NFL, and it's one of the main reasons why the Commanders targeted him back in March.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Come on, come on.
On 1st down, Daniels. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready?
Play action. Here's Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, You're on defense. You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Watson. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Throwing again is Watson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To the air again, Watson. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And he will get into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his first touchdown this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of Olamide Zaccheaus. A nice throw by the rookie from LSU. He's got his team a 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get that to Zaccheaus. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33. Watson now on 1st down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Caleb Williams. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. The Dolphins seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's head to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati to see what's happening with the Bengals. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. T. Higgins, a touchdown reception. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Cooper going in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. On second down, here's Watson. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. A gain of 16 yards. It's a Browns first down. Now Chubb. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Once again, it's Chubb. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That's caught left side by Cooper. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Browns first down.
Moore going in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Watson. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready, break.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Washington. Out of the gun, they give it to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Micah Hyde up to make the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Let's go now.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He's going to look for the home run ball.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Come on.
On the give to Eckler. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Ready.
7.
Again, it's Eckler. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the 1st half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Ready. Here we go. Start.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught by Eckler. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Okay, break.
At the Browns' 23-yard line.
Stop. Ready. Let go.
Here's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. It seemed like everybody was chasing their own sack instead of just rushing him as a unit.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one, taken in. Jahan Dotson, touchdown Washington. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Browns offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Back to throw is Watson. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Watson to throw. He's going to run it. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. A massive play here. Late, tie game, 3rd down. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this one is going to remain a tie game. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get it.
The tight end Ertz in motion. They run this straight ahead with Eckler. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Ready.
Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready.
Here's a run with their tight end, and he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Let's go now.
Eckler. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Here's Eckler. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. On the ground, Eckler. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes Ford on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to